Hey everybody, and welcome to Forsyth Virtual Academy's Health Summer Course. We are so excited to have everybody, and we hope we have a great semester together. In order to do that, we want to make sure everyone's clear on where to find the information that they need. If you've used It's Learning before, you'll notice it looks a little bit different than probably the last time you've seen it. On the left side, there used to be a tree over here. This is now located in the resources area. The overview page is where you're going to use for the most part. It's going to have the planner here. You'll notice it also has tasks over here to the right, events, and then course communication. You'll see in course communication, it has kind of how to get in touch with your teacher, what hours they may be working more often. And then you'll have a bulletins page, and you see Coach Chapman posted something on here for an initial introduction. So we're going to go, and this is mainly what we're going to use, is the planner. So I'm going to walk you through Unit 1. You're going to first start by pushing the Start button. This walks you through step by step of what's included in Unit 1. The first page is a description, and then it has some due dates at the bottom. You'll notice the due dates are all the same except for the initial posting on your discussion board. And the reason we have it a couple days before is so that we're all not posting last minute, because this allows us to drive conversation and discussion, and we make sure that we don't wait to the last minute and then it's harder to have conversation. So that's the only reason that's due a couple days ahead of time. Everything else is due at the end of the unit, which for Unit 1 is June 8th. Each unit will have the dates listed on this description page, and it's always good to check back on the due dates. So I'm going to go up here to the top right where it says go to the next resource. Each unit will also have a checklist. The checklist is just for you to use. It's nothing that you have to turn in, and if you don't want to use it, you absolutely do not have to. But it's a good way of keeping track of what things you have finished and making sure you finish everything you're supposed to. So you're going to click the link if you'd like to use it. You make a copy onto your Google Drive so that it's on yours, and you can edit it as you please. So if I'm finished with the first part, then I would click here, so on and so on, until I'm finished. And it's just a good, easy organization visual for you. So I'm going to go back to the course. And I'm going to go up here to the top right and go to the next resource. Each unit also has a page that has each activity that you're going to be doing. If you notice, the red activities are things that you're just going to, is things you're going to actually have to do, like a quiz or a discussion. The blue is things that you will just be reading or learning about or watching a video. So that's kind of how we color code here on this first page. Next is task 1, which is how to post in a discussion. And this just walks you through how to actually do this. You have a slide that goes step by step. So you can click through here and you can make that a full page also. And then it also has a screencast where we walk you through of how to do this. So either one of those are great resources for you to learn how to post in a discussion. And then we're going to quiz you on what you just learned. Really simple questions. There's only 5 questions in here, but we just want to make sure that you understand how to do this. And then you're actually going to do it. So it's your opening discussion. The opening discussion is just going to be a quick welcome to the class and introducing yourself to your classmates and your teacher. All of our discussions throughout the course are going to be a 1+3 discussion, which means that you make one initial post and then you reply to 3 other classmates. And for this one, for Unit 1, it's not going to be much to reply to. It's just going to be more of a welcome. But for the other units, you want to make sure that you really add something to the conversation, add some more information that you may know. You can disagree nicely with classmates. So it's a great place to just have really good discussions. Going to task 4, and this is a directions page of how to upload to and share from your Google Drive. And it looks the same as the how to post a discussion. It's got slide, it's got a screencast. oops, clicked ahead. Go into task 5. You have a Google Drive assignment. And again, we just want to make sure that you know how to do this. So you're going to upload a file that's health related or fitness related to your Google Drive. And then you're going to submit a shareable hyperlink. And we are going to use this a couple times throughout the semester, so we want to make sure this is something that you can do. Task 6 is a nutrition log. The nutrition unit doesn't start until July 7th, but we wanted to have you to have an opportunity to log 5 days before then because we're going to use it for an assignment in Unit 6. So all you're going to do is, this looks the same as your checklist. You're going to make a copy. And then you're going to choose 5 days before July 7th to log your food. You're going to put the date over here to the left. And if you have 3 or 4 meals, and you'll put 3 or 4 posts for that day. The time, the description of your food, and be as specific as possible. And if you so the example here is plain bagel with cream cheese. So you're calculating both of those for these totals over here. You can also put things from if you go to a restaurant or if you go to a fast food place, you can put the exact thing of what you're eating and then use the nutrition calculator. It has it in there already of all the calories and carbs and all that stuff. And then you're going to fill in your calories, carbs, proteins, fat, sodium, and sugar. At the bottom, it will go ahead and total this up for you at the bottom. So this is just something we're going to use later on. So just make sure you do that before July 7th. And that's it for Unit 1. I'm going to close out of here. You can also go up here to the top to the plans. And this is the exact thing that's on the overview page. It's just formatted a little bit differently. Some people may like this more. You can use whichever one as long as you accomplish all the tasks that you need to do. The resources is that tab I talked about earlier that looks very much like the tree to the left that we used to have on that first page. This has all your resources for the class. The first folder is going to be up there, the entire course, and it's the course resources. It's going to have your health syllabus, which you can read through, and it goes over grading policies and late policies and all that fun stuff. And then it's going to have rubrics. Right now we only have 2 rubrics listed here. Eventually we'll have more as we go out throughout the course because we'll add them as you're adding more assignments and activities. So if you want to know how we're grading stuff or what you need to put on an assignment or what the expectations are, this is where you're going to find that information. And then you can also find the Unit 1 page that we saw earlier. And that's about it. I'm going to go back to the overview page. I just want to reiterate to everybody that communication is key for a great semester. Make sure if you don't understand something, if you can't find something, communicate with your teacher, and they will hopefully be in touch with you very, very soon so that you can get your assignments done. Overall, we just want to have make sure everyone has a great course and learn a little bit about health. I hope everyone has a great day, and we're looking forward to a great course. Thank you.